My name is Eric Swardinsky, and this is Gut Reactions. Hey guys, I just want to take a quick second to record this bonus episode of Gut Reactions. This is not a full-length episode of the podcast, but I just want to take maybe 5 to 6 minutes and talk about a movie I got to see on Saturday called Upgrade.
Can I have everybody's attention?
I'm looking for the guys who murdered my wife.
Are you one of them?
Yeah. Stanley can take over.
Thank you. I now have full control.
Hi.
You upgraded. Now you're stronger. Faster. Better than everyone else.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Now, Upgrade is a feature film from horror screenwriter Leigh Whannell. Leigh Whannell's written Saw, he's written Insidious, he's written pretty much every mainstream horror movie or been involved in some capacity over the last couple years. But this is his second time being in the director's chair, and wow, it's one of my favorite films of 2018 so far. Now, basically what happens in the movie is there's a Tom Hardy lookalike who's married to a Kourtney Kardashian lookalike, and they're attacked by an Edward Norton lookalike, leaving the wife, the Kourtney Kardashian lookalike, dead, and Tom Hardy lookalike paralyzed. But then a Dane DeHaan lookalike comes in and says, hey, Tom Hardy lookalike, I can help you walk by putting this computer into your brain, and it'll take over and help you walk and develop and access things that you never thought you could access before. Sounds legit, right? But anyway, once he gets this chip in his neck, he's able to start walking again. He starts regaining a lot of his functions. He starts hearing a voice from this little computer, and it starts giving him information about the people who killed his wife. A vengeance spree follows, and lots of twists and turns develop in this really interesting futuristic sci-fi horror thriller. Now look, that's obviously a little bit tongue-in-cheek. The cast here, of course, is a lot better than just looking like famous actors. Are really talented people, especially Logan Marshall Green, who I've never seen in a film before, but he plays the role of the main character so well. He brings a lot of raw emotion, a lot of realism to this performance, and you really feel the loss and kind of pain that he's feeling throughout the movie. And then when he really starts going on this mission, you're with him. I mean, he's really great. I'm very excited to see what he does next. We have Blumhouse alum Betty Gabriel, who shows up in movies like Get Out and The Purge. She's in this, and she's kicking butt. She's really good in it as well. It was good seeing her more of an upfront role. I really liked her there. As far as the rest of the cast, I enjoyed them, but some of them just didn't have enough to work with, even though they were great actors. I thought the guys that played the villains were really solid, but I would have liked to see them have a little bit more meat to chew on. On top of that, the world building is really cool. This world feels lived in. This world feels gritty and realistic, and it's set in the near future, but it doesn't feel unattainable or odd. No one's running around in just full-on latex jumpsuits with their hair perfectly combed and with a laser beam shooting around. It feels very genuine and very real. A lot of that has to do with, one, the amazing visual effects. This movie was made for under $10 million, and I don't know how Blumhouse got the effects they got in this movie, but they're incredible. And then the real hero, if you ask me, of this movie, in the biggest way, is the cinematography and the direction. Every single action scene, every single shot, every single moment is choreographed and executed perfectly. I've never seen a camera move the way it does in this. The camera locks onto the main character and it'll move with him in all the fight scenes. It was crazy. I've seen little trick shots like that, like in Fast and Furious that James Wan directed. Leigh Whannell takes it to a whole nother level. This is some incredible action directing and absolutely amazing. The cinematography is great. The cinematographer's name is Stefan Duzio. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never heard his name before. It doesn't look like he's done a lot of feature films. It seems he's done some shorts and things, but whatever he does next is going to be incredible. This movie is pro all the way through. And finally, speaking of the movie being pro, I saw Leigh Whannell lament on Twitter that so many people are calling it a B movie. Now, I understand what those critics are saying when they say, oh, it's a kind of a B movie sci-fi concept, like it's not your mainstream film. But in terms of execution, this is not a B movie. It's an A movie. It's on the same level as Steven Spielberg's Minority Report, which is absolutely an A movie. It's a highbrow science fiction thriller with top-notch stunts, top-notch special effects, top-notch performances, and a really captivating story that really shocked me with the direction it went in. I'm not going to spoil anything in this little 6-minute preview, but I have to tell you, you're not ready for where this movie goes. If you watch one movie in the theaters the next week, make it Upgrade. This movie deserves the support of the horror community and the film-going community in general, because I want to see more low-budget indie sci-fi thrillers just like this one. My name is Eric Skwarczynski, and that's my little 6-minute preview of Upgrade.